So the 2023 New York Film Critic Circle Awards, which is the NYFCCA, which I alluded to earlier, has just been released or just happened, and there were some pretty surprising winners coming out of this. So we'll just talk about the main ones. So for Best Picture, we have Killers of the Flower Moon. Best Director was Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. Best Actor was Franz Rogowski for Passages. Best Actress was Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. Best Supporting Actor was Charles Melton for May December. Supporting Actress was Davine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. Best Original Screenplay got May December. Best Animated Film was The Boy and the Heron. Best Cinematography was Oppenheimer. Best International Film was Anatomy of a Fall. And Best First Film was Past Lives. So, James, you've been following pretty much the Oscar race quite closely. Mm-hmm. How does this stack up, and how do you think it's going to reflect into the Oscars?
All right. Well, I'll preface this conversation by saying on moviegames.com, we're going to be setting up an award precursor tracker. So, people that are listening to this, whether it's casually or you follow the podcast or whatever, jump on over to moviegames.com. Within the next week, we're going to have a precursor tracker, tracking all these precursor awards, having the stats up for what film is winning what categories, and so you guys can kind of make your own predictions. Precursors are the biggest indicator for what's getting the most momentum as we head to the Oscars. So if you're a betting man and you have money on the line, come to the precursor tracker because it's going to be your most accurate way to make these predictions. I have a really good track record when it comes to making Oscar predictions. And we're going to have a bunch more Oscars content coming out over the next couple of months. But as for this one, the Precursor Awards are well underway with the Critic Circle Awards, and this one's coming out of New York. We're going to get all the other states and stuff coming soon. What I make of this, Best Picture and Best Director, Killers of the Flower Moon and Christopher Nolan. Prior to this being announced, that would have been my best bet very early in the Oscar game, but I always thought everyone's been thinking Scorsese versus Nolan, right? And I was always under the impression that it's going to be Killers for Best Picture and Oppenheimer for Director for Nolan, because Scorsese's one director, so Academy might want to give Nolan his due for this time. It was still a long way to go, and things can change, but I think that's going to be how it stacks up at this point in time. So that one doesn't really surprise me. And I'm not mad whether, Killers gets it or Oppenheimer gets it. They're both amazing movies. I'm already seeing people fight online about this, which is silly. Franz Rogowski for Passages. That one is a stunning surprise. I've never really heard of this in the Oscar discussion at all. Who knows if it gets any momentum from this, but it's a surprise there. And you look at this now and you have to consider him being a strong contender in the Best Actor category, which is already a very stacked category to begin with. Lily Gladstone as Best Actress. I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but Lily Gladstone still feels like a supporting actress. And I haven't seen Maestro or what's the movie? Poor Things. And I've heard amazing stuff about Carey Mulligan and Emma Stone in those movies. And so I always looked at Best Actress to be incredibly competitive. Lily Gladstone taking it, not too surprising. I just want to see if she's going to dominate the entire category or if those other actresses are going to come out. Best Supporting Actor might be the biggest surprise here. Charles Melton. I love Charles Melton in May, December, and I think you did as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be, right off the bat winning the award for it, but here we are. And, pair that with May, December winning Screenplay. And it's not just Best Original Screenplay. It's just Screenplay in general. So it beats everything else. Killers, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, whatever else is eligible. So May, December may be, a sneaky movie to kind of dominate award season if it's, getting some early buzz through this. But yeah, Charles Melton was really good. And, I don't know if he deserves it over the others, but he deserves to be in the conversation for sure. And this is definitely going to put him there. And the stuff I see, man, it's just ridiculous. On Twitter, I saw a tweet from quite a big account. It's just Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. have been snubbed at the NYFCC Awards. I'm like, what? No. Like, that's not what snubbed means. Snubbed means expected to win. There is no indication that Cillian Murphy or Robert Downey Jr. is expected to win because Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, they're alive. Mark Ruffalo, and for the supporting actor category at least, and Best Actor has so much eligible good actors in there. There's no indication that I was expected to win, so therefore it's not a snub. You're just salty and sad that Oppenheimer's not dominating. So yeah, that's not a snub. Really annoys me. Davine Joy Randolph from The Holdovers. We're seeing that movie tomorrow. I'm really excited. I've heard so much good stuff about it, and I've heard very, very good stuff about her performance in this movie alongside Paul Giamatti. Animated film as well, another massive surprise. I think when we saw Across the Spider-Verse, we just, best animated feature. It's won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next category. The Boy and the Heron might play a good role in this, might make it actually competitive because without that movie existing, it looked like Across the Spider-Verse was easily going to sweep almost every animated award out there. I think we see this on Tuesday. Is it this Tuesday or next Tuesday?
I think it's next Tuesday,
12th
or something.
Yeah, well, we see it soon, so we'll be able to see how that pairs up with it. But the creator of it, I always forget his name. He's 82 years old now, and he was supposed to retire after this. I think he's going to do one more afterwards, but it might be one of the last chances for the Academy to give him his due. And I think that might play a role in this, perhaps getting the win or being competitive with Across the Spider-Verse. Cinematography for Oppenheimer, I think. I don't really know what could line up in terms of rivaling that, but I'm not surprised. Whatever was in Oppenheimer from Hoyt van Hoytema was very, very good. Anatomy of a Fall for international film. That's funny because it won't be eligible for Best International Film at the Oscars because France decided to submit The Taste of Things over Anatomy of a Fall.
Which is so dumb.
I don't know why they did that. I know that The Taste of Things got good reviews out of Cannes, and I think it won Best Director. But Anatomy of a Fall is winning everything, and it's in the Best Picture conversation as well. So, interesting choice by France there. And Best Film, Best First Film for Past Lives. I don't know what else could have won that because for Past Lives to be your first film is insane. And Celine Song did very good with that. She absolutely deserves that award. What are your takeaways from this? Surprises, expectations?
I think you pretty much cover the surprises with supporting actor Charles Melton. I think we're all thinking Robert Downey Jr. to pretty much take that.
Yep.
What else? I was sort of expecting what's her face, Natalie Portman, to win Best Actress
from A December.
Mm-hmm.
I think she definitely deserves it, but she's not like being discussed in the ranks of like Emma Stone and Carey Mulligan or Lily Gladstone. But
so I was expecting that. Lily Gladstone was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
The top two, Best Picture, Best Director, that was somewhat of a given. For Best Director was pretty much going to be between
those two.
Yeah. Maybe as a dark horse, Bradley Cooper, but I think the main heat has been on.
Or Yorgos Lanthimos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he could be in the running for it.
Yeah. I think the biggest surprise for me was animated film. I mean, I know it's a Studio Ghibli film.
Yeah.
But as you said it, like when we came out of Spider-Verse, like, okay, cool. This is like, Avatar where it releases and it's going to win those visual effects awards.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse comes out, we know it's going to win animated feature, but now this, The Boy and the Heron, throws a span on the works, and
it does.
It's going to make all eyes on this category now. International film, that's funny because it's not even going to be at the Oscars.
Yeah, so that's silly.
And first film, Past Lives, that's well earned by Celine Song because that film is absolutely fantastic. And if you guys haven't seen it, see it.
Yeah. I'll ask you this. So, this is only the first Precursor Awards, and there's lots out there. So things change as we move forward, as we get to the Oscars. Let's say, NYFCC has it right here, and this is kind of the outline for the front runners leading up to Oscar night. Do you disagree with any of these picks? Only based on stuff you've seen.
Well, no, because the stuff I disagree with is stuff I haven't seen. Best actor, I haven't seen Passages. and Best Supporting. Oh no,
Actress.
no, not Best Supporting Actress. Sorry, I thought that was Best Actress.
Yeah.
Probably Best Supporting Actor. I feel Robert Downey Jr. was just a touch more better.
Well, yeah, I think
than Charles Melton. Not saying that Charles Melton doesn't deserve this award because he was definitely fantastic in the film.
Yeah.
But I think Robert Downey Jr. just gave a more complete performance over Charles.
Yeah. And I think De Niro is better than Melton as well.
Yeah, for Killers.
There is another supporting actor out there. Oh, the Willem Dafoe and Mark Ruffalo of Poor Things are meant to be really good as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What about Ryan Gosling for Barbie?
Oh, no.
No? No, you're not part of that advocate, eh?
No.
I still think it'd be nominated, but
I think so too, but there are other actors in the category which are 10 times better than what Ryan Gosling did.
10 times better.
10
Wow.
times.
Yeah.
Like just to compare the Barbenheimer, Robert Downey Jr. was a way better actor in that film than Gosling was in Barbie.
I do agree with that, yeah. For sure. I think it is between the two Roberts at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So screenplay.
May, December.
Sort of worthy frontrunner.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, maybe Killers or Oppenheimer could sneak in, but I'm happy with May, December.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be an interesting award season. It's only the first one. I don't know what comes out this week, but yeah, it'll be interesting as we keep going across. I think we'll have the Golden Globe nominations soon enough as well. And thank God for us over the next couple of weeks, we actually get some of these Oscar movies under our belt because, New Zealand's not very kind with us when it comes to things.
I hope we get Poor Things.
There's a public screening for it in the weekend. We'll wait out this week to see if we get an invitation. Otherwise, we're going to book it because I'm so excited for that movie.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And we're seeing Wonka on Sunday.
Yep.
Best Picture frontrunner.
Oh, yes. Cannot wait. Kyan's #1 film of 2023. Well, most anticipated, sorry. He's not here today, but he will be on that review, I'm sure.
We will roast him.
Or we will praise him as a genius for picking that film. All right, next topic is